YouTube, good morning. Good morning. This is Troystarz, and thanks for tuning in to my video. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It's all about the trucking world, you know what I mean? And thank you guys, all the new subscribers I had since the other day. Thank you guys for subscribing. You know, it means a lot to me. And all my veterans, meaning all my older subscribers, the day one subscribers, I just want to say big respect to sharing my video, watching my video, and leaving comments and like, okay? So I just want to say thanks, you know, Troystarz. Really appreciate all those things.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
In this video, I just want to talk about why you should really pay attention when you're pre-tripping your truck. Let's jump right into it. Well, this is it. What happened is, I get up in the morning. I'm in New York right now on a load going to, where is it? Farewell, New York? Somewhere in New York. And I came across the border last night. I ran out of hours, which my plan wasn't to run out of hours because it was all in my plan. Everything should be working fine. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the reason why I run out of hours. And when I say run out of hours, not meaning hours of needing reset, hours of rest time. You know, my 10 hours could have taken me straight to destination and on my journey. No, this is it. I get up this morning, I pre-trip my truck, and while I'm pre-tripping my truck, what I found out is that one of the hoses on above the radiator had a crack, or it's rot or something. I'm going to show you guys. So the moral of this video is pre-trip your truck properly when you wake, because sometimes you may not look at a certain object and it may cost you down the road. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is inside Troystarz trucking engine. Okay, so this is what happened. While I was pre-tripping my truck, I squeezed the hose, and this is what I saw. The radiator hose has a crack in it. You know what I mean? And not too long from now, this is gonna burst. Even though this is a very strong built hose, but what this is telling you, that this hose has to do with time. You know what I mean? My truck had 1.something million, 1.5 going 6 million miles kilo on it. So for having stuff like these is, I'm gonna use the word okay because of so many miles on the truck. So when you're pre-tripping, you gotta make sure, so you squeeze these hoses, you know what I mean, and make sure you rock them and look at them to make sure that stuff like these, you can see it before the damage happen. Because you know, if this bursts, your truck would have to stop, and then it's roadside assistance next. So what I'm gonna do is go by one of the dealers and buy this hose and keep it in the truck until I get back. Or if it go out on me, I can change it, because basically it's just 2 clamps. Remove this hose, put the new one on, and then put it back, put that radiator fluid in it. You know what I mean? So that's the topic I want to touch on, and so far the rest of stuffs are okay. Now I want to finish the video with this. This is it. Landstar put me out of compliance last night. Well, not necessarily last night, it was in the afternoon. I realized that my trailer was out of compliance and I can't move until they sent, this is what they said, until they sent me someone, to roadside assistant basically, to come and fix the truck before I can actually move. Now my timing is on appointment to get to my destination, and my planning was okay. Now, I mentioned about the pre-trip earlier, and this is the reason why I mentioned it, because this was one of the things that really caught me off guard. Now, when I said off guard, meaning I think some misunderstanding took place when this trailer was actually inspected. So let me explain more to you guys, and then I get back straight into the video. Okay, this is it. So what is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the old inspection date that Landstar have in their file. Well, it done by TA, and it was done the 6th of the 24th 2018. Now the one up top is the new one that was done. You see the month and the year, so the month is the 5th, the year is 2019. Landstar didn't have this on their file. Now, in there is where the paperwork keep, and also a sheet of the inspection that was done keep in that thing. So in there is where the trailer paperwork is, and in there is where the inspection form is. Now, when the guy called me, right? He told me in his system, or in Landstar system, there is no such thing as an update inspection. So I need to park where I'm at. Don't go any further until they send out someone to get your truck fixed. Right? I try to explain to him. I tell him that, listen, the truck is inspected before I pick the trailer up. Last week I pre-tripped the truck. The truck was preloaded already. When I look at it, all the paperwork was up to date. And I hear typing in the background, chilly. That means he's looking again. And he come back and he said, no, it is not in the system, so you can't really move from your location. I'm like, okay, sir. So I'm there trying to explain, and he said, okay, I'll send out someone to you, talk to you later, boom, bam. Okay, cool. I go back to look at my paperwork, because I know when I picked this trailer up, everything was on point, up to date, because it's a fairly new trailer. You know what I mean? Go back in the trailer area and I look at it and I said, no, it says the 5th. That would be last month, because today is the 6th month. So the 5th of 2019, this trailer was inspected. Everything was there. The tractor number, that would be the driver that had this trailer before, his number is also on the paper. I took pictures of the paper, of the form. It's in that thing that I told you. And I send it to Landstar trailer department, and I called back the guy. It was after hours, and I said to him, listen, I found the paperwork, it's all there. This inspection was done by Burns truck and trailer place or institution, whatever it is on the paper. And I told him, and he went ahead and he said, sir, intelligence, sir, I look in the system and there's no such thing as an inspection for that trailer, which I can't really, if he's looking in the system and it's not there and I'm out of compliance, that simply means it's not there, right? So I said, okay, sir. So I hung up and I called Burns. I look up Google Maps for Burns, whatever, and I called them up and I asked them, you go through some stuff and stuff like that, and they found it and said, yes, we done the inspection on the 5th of the... I said, okay, sir. Can you hold that thought? I'm going to call Landstar and have them call you up and check this out, because something is not going right for me. And he said, okay. And I called back. So I have to be doing all the callings just to get my back on the road again. So it turned out that there was some mistake that went in the system, and someone put in the wrong number and stuff like that. They sent over an email with the inspection form, because the guy claimed he wasn't seeing mine clearly because it was kind of dull in writing, which is true. But what I'm trying to say is, man, could you not just call Burns because I told you it was them, you know what I mean, and see if I was actually correct? Because the thing is this, I just picked this trailer up like 2 weeks ago. I didn't start off with this trailer, but my saying is, I know the driver that took the trailer there, he was gonna get it pre-tripped and corrected, because it's a fairly new trailer. This is not gonna keep you wasting any time to get it pre-tripped and inspect, I should say, you know what I mean? But the moral of the story is, pre-trip your truck and your trailer properly. When you're picking up a new trailer, pre-trip it. Look at the paperwork, make sure it's up to date, make sure everything is fine before you go out there. And then by the end of the day, you're gonna look like you're not a driver that doing what you're supposed to do, because by right, as a driver, Landstar should have never called me to tell me that the inspection is up on my truck. That should have never happened. And if that was the case, I would have feel down in myself to know that I'm a driver, and someone in the office had to call me and tell me that, listen, your truck is not licensed, your vehicle is out of compliance, your whatever, you can't drive. What if it was an accident or something, you know what I mean? You're telling me that on the accident scene, that's the time when I'm gonna realize that So the moral of the story is, guys, pre-trip your truck, look at the paperwork, make sure everything, if you're a company driver or not, make sure your truck is up to date, because some of these fleet got so many vehicles that they will overlook yours, and you're the one that out there as a driver that should know better, you know, become what you call this now, become a orientation example, because that's what it is, you know. Oh, we had a guy once here that was working, and I mean, he got the truck and he ran out there, and they show a picture with the truck on the thing, and you know, orientation example. You don't want to be that. Nothing wrong with little reminder so that we can all keep on track. So thanks for tuning in. You know, it's Troystarz Trucking, and like I said, if you're not subscribed already, please do so, and like, you know, please leave me some comments on my videos. Let me know how I'm doing, what I'm doing, if I'm doing it right. You know what I mean? And let's continue the journey. We have a far way to go. You know what I mean? Thank you guys once again. Troystarz.
You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this, but I have seen this all before. Never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. Every time I open up, it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you, in case you go and leave me in the dirt. And every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.